Welcome back to another episode
So
of
So
Simpatico. The pod.
Today,
For the first time ever.
we have very special guests.
Would you like to introduce
We're
yourself?
special. It's us, guys. We're gonna save this podcast.
Alright,
from
that's
what?
a little rude, especially since you haven't watched anything yet, so you don't know how good
Disclaimer: we've never watched the podcast.
I was filming in the first episode. It was quality content, but we can take it to the next level.
it is. For our insider listener vibes, that's Kai.
We have
Hi.
Kai.
Code name.
Kai is
That
Kai's
was
his
my
real
code
name.
name during the
That
first
is his
episode,
real name.
but my real name is also Kai for the purposes of the podcast. So.
learned references only.
Yeah, you guys don't.
Oh, that's a
Put a
throwback.
ding in there.
Okay, well.
Speaking of which, speaking of
So
throwbacks,
today our topic of conversation. Oh yeah, I'll squeeze it. I'll hold space for that.
Great.
What does that mean, by the way?
it's from the Wicked press tour. You know, like
We don't have to
already,
get
so
into this.
pretend that you're Ariana Grande and I'm
Never mind.
Cynthia Erivo.
Let's do this later by ourselves. If they're gonna go on tangents.
That's what they did. They were like
holding
they were
space.
like people have been holding space for the lyrics of Define
Hey, guys.
Gravity.
Hey,
Hey,
rule,
guys.
rule number one of podcasting, we don't have side conversations.
I'll explain later. Carry on.
Too late. Okay, so today.
Let's do introductions.
Oh yeah, let's do.
Yeah.
Okay, introductions.
Who wants to go first?
Me?
Yeah,
Okay, what do you want to know about me? Like a fun fact?
just like
Where I'm from? My favorite color? What do you want to know?
I don't know. Yeah, just do everything.
Okay, my name is Carmine.
Awesome.
Give me a second. My favorite color is currently purple, but it's subject to change. I'm from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Don't go that.
Guys, I just asked you. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd already doxed myself.
What's your
so.
exact address?
Yeah. And if you're feeling spicy, do your social security number. People will love to find that.
Whoa. Wait, yours starts with 97? Oh, I was gonna say that would be
I know yours.
me
Yeah,
too.
I know
I was
yours.
gonna say. Anyway, yeah, very excited to be on here. I've heard a lot about it. I've never watched an episode, but I'm very excited to be here.
Were you allowed to have sleepovers as a kid?
No, I was not. That's actually a great question. Thank you for asking. Actually, no, I was, and then I wasn't. Now we're
wasn't at the age of 16.
yeah, I was as a child, and then we had a little dark period. But I'm proud to say that we're back in the sleepover at bowl stage. So yeah.
Next.
Okay, so I'm Kai, apparently for the purposes of the podcast, right?
You
Kai
can
Sanat.
say- No.
Did you say Kai Sinat?
Isn't it? Is it Sanat or Sanat?
Sanat.
Sanat.
I didn't
Well,
know. I thought.
I do it.
I love that guy.
I do it the fancy way. I'm like elevated brain rot. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. I know the correct pronunciation. I've even seen him in the T-Mobile ads with Snoop Dogg. Have you
I
seen
like-
those?
For a while, I didn't.
So funny. Why'd you
Well,
use
that's
the mic for
language
that?
right there. All right. Anyway,
cutting
fun fact
it.
about me. I'm from Battery Park in Manhattan, but I don't live there anymore. But it's okay. And yeah, we're right across the river. But and then what else do you want to know? I'm really excited to.
Were you allowed to have sleepovers? as a
Oh,
kid?
that's a great
Oh, I was the host.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, always. Just as I'm always the host now
Yeah.
as well.
Mhm.
You know, it's like I just like to invite people into my humble abode all the time.
And do you enjoy hosting?
I do.
Because
enjoy
that was a
this.
part of if you guys watched our last episode,
Which you
Right.
didn't.
which you didn't.
Can we get a little recap?
No.
No, we're not wasting
Okay.
time. Also,
Oh,
how
damn, okay.
long?
How long
Why
are the
are you
episodes
getting
usually?
up out of the frame?
Do you edit? Or
So
do you
what?
straight long form?
I edit.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's not long form.
So what do you do, Mel, for this production? Like, what's your
Oh, yeah,
exact
can we
role?
get some introductions?
I write the descriptions of the videos.
Sometimes.
You did it once.
Which are how many sentences?
They're like
What's?
a paragraph.
Can we ask for the description of this video?
I'll do it when I watch it. When I get.
I don't really want to consent to that.
Oh, you mean the description, like the YouTube description?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And I talk over Fiona. That's kind of my role here.
Awesome. Question: have you ever been ratioed on your videos?
We get no. We get comments, and we write them on other people's accounts. So, for reference, we were just with our friend Kate. Shout out Kate. We're gonna insert that picture that I just took of you right here. We gave her a big shout out in the last ep.
Love you, Kate.
Love you, Kate.
Kate
Love
Source,
your
Notre Dame, West
unsweet-
Village.
Go Notre Dame.
All right.
Wait, what's her social?
Anyway, I used her account to comment on the video. Like, oh my god, this podcast is my
So you're doing
favorite.
some
right
false advertising for your brand.
We got a comment from my brother too.
now. Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
really?
splish so fire. It's the fire emoji. So.
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
And also,
Yes,
sorry
yeah.
about Fiona one. God
Yeah.
damn. Wait, what is it?
Which I don't think I did, but whatever. I mean, if you guys watch the videos, you would know.
We'll
Sorry,
catch-
Also-
I didn't know there was homework.
So I guess we'll start with we all met in high school.
Yep.
They went to our brother's school. We
Yeah.
went to their
Redacted.
one of their many sister schools.
One of three. We had a lot of options.
One of their
yeah.
many.
Well, they were one of our brother's schools.
We do
Wait,
not have
who
more than
else?
one.
Who else? Nah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Mm-mm.
that was Notre Dame.
No.
Not that.
No. They have their
Yeah.
own. They have their own.
No.
Yeah, that's.
No, we
We've never done a single
No.
one with them.
They're so far down.
no, we
Yeah.
went to their dances.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Everyone's
they-
That
invited
doesn't
to that.
count.
No,
That doesn't count.
it is.
No.
We were. We
No.
also did.
We had a walkathon.
Okay,
Are we
whatever.
gonna
Hang
act like
on.
that was nothing?
And social
Just a-
justice seminar.
What?
Whatever.
Walkathon
Okay,
nothing
hang on.
to you?
It does because we barely went.
And we won that game last year or 2 years
That
ago.
bleep, girl. This is a clean podcast. Oh my god.
Sorry, parents.
I'm like I can't.
I'm mortified.
He
For all of
said
you
he
watching at
watched
home,
Got demonetized. Use all their 5 cents.
I'll edit it
actually
out.
about to have a panic attack. Okay, so no, we went to their dances. We had a seminar with
Really?
yes.
Behind our backs?
this is probably very uninteresting for the viewers. So
Yeah,
why don't we
it's
move
not.
on from this?
That was on
I
Zoom.
feel bad for the
Still,
viewers.
I know,
it's
me
like-
too.
That was
They're
on.
kinda out
That
of the
was a
loop a
Zoom
little bit.
seminar. I don't think it really counted.
Yeah, we were given
We only had
lectures
one
by
brother's
people
school
every Tuesday.
girl.
And then we had small groups that no one wanted to participate in.
And I was a leader.
I was also leader.
I was better.
I was not.
So anyway, we met in high school, and all of us went to single-gendered schools.
So true. Wow, I like segue. Very
Thanks. Yeah, into the like
What a
topic of our
skills
conversation
podcasting
today.
duo we have right here.
Yeah. So
We were in a friend group.
are we getting into that?
We're gonna get into this. Hey guys.
Can't even hear Fiona. Can't even
Hey
know.
guys, what was the number one rule of podcasting?
No.
No
side
side
conversation.
Okay, let's stick with that. I was just talking about the foot-loving urophiliacs.
Oh!
That name drop.
I have not
Name
thought about that
drop.
name in a very long time.
That is how we all kind of interacted.
Yes, that. Wow.
Quite the throwback. Yeah.
Quite the throwback.
When's the reunion, guys?
Guys, this
Right
is
now,
a reunion.
this
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say this is the
reunion.
only one left.
We might be.
Unless
The rest of them all.
Shout out to the
unfortunately-
rest of the members.
we're actually
So
gonna have to
much.
cut all of this.
Why?
We cannot
be
use
name
this.
dropping.
Let's carry
Right.
on.
Right. Anyway, that was our friend group junior year.
Ugh.
We're gonna have to cut all of that. Thank you, boys, for
Don't drink
that.
my water. Don't drink my water.
Okay, we have
Thank you.
an animal abuser over here.
This is Willow.
Willow, my girl. Yeah, baby. I'm a dog.
So, yeah, we were in a
whisperer.
friend group.
We were in a friend group.
We were in a friend group
It was so fun.
in a
It
group
was
chat.
honestly so fun.
We used to
It
hang
was-
out
it
at
was
Shake
fun.
Shack on 80.
Shake
lasted-
Shack?
Shout out to the Shake Shack on 86th
Yes.
Street.
Shout out.
That place was lit.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Familia on 84th Street.
Yes, the Miglias.
Those are our
These
hey.
locations carried me through high school. Like,
Yeah.
literally carried
We
me through high school.
love.
And the vast expanse of Central Park. That's also
Right.
another
Oh.
one.
Yeah, but I feel like we were more.
We were
Shake
inside
Shack.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
Central
yeah.
Park was
Outside
like
inside
where it
people.
formed.
Like outside, but
Huh?
not
Central
outside.
Park is like the
not
first
not
hangout.
anywhere where grass. was.
Kind of.
We like walked in circles in Central Park. That was the first hangout.
Was
That was
it?
my friend group, yes.
I was not there.
You
Oh,
were.
I
sorry.
don't. I don't
Yeah, you
remember
remember
that.
definitely were. You definitely were. Okay.
It was like.
Let's
Well,
move on. That's
anyway.
not the question.
Yeah. So that was a fun.
Other stories.
That was a fun time. Junior year, we really. Well, then it.
It lasted a good. How long did it last? A good
Like
6,
3
7 months.
weeks.
Oh, wow.
6 months.
3 weeks?
It felt very short-lived.
No.
No,
6
it was like
months, yeah, it was
November.
Okay, but
It was-
friendship-wise, 6 months is not very long.
No.
No.
Look at us now. We're still.
Well,
still
yeah, we're
kicking,
still
yeah.
kicking.
Half
it.
of a group.
half of a group chat.
Still
Less than
kicking.
half.
Still kicking.
What?
He said still kicking.
Oh.
Physical manifestation.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Oh my gosh. Pardon my hat hair, guys. I'm sorry.
Some of us are in front of a mirror.
And
Yeah.
some of us are more vain than
Very vain.
others.
The most vain. Sorry. I apologize.
Like
For my-
Carly Simon.
Well,
well,
Carly
no,
Simon's
she actually
ex-boyfriend.
wrote that song about
James
me.
Taylor.
Is that who
Is that actually?
Is that who that's about?
Fun fact: You're So Vain is about James Taylor, but then it's actually
Wow.
not about him
Seriously?
because the song is not about you in the song, even though it really is. So
I think-
kind of like
I think
Okay.
she's not.
I don't know, wishy-washy on her part. Yeah.
Wait, what was the? They'd be even start.
What is that?
Is that like
That is How to Lose a Guy in 10
Baby,
Days.
I'm just like screaming, rip all my hair out. Just
The best movie.
I'm
Let's go with the question.
let's get on with the questions. Okay, so
Wait,
We have
we're
not
having
prepared.
questions about the friend group?
No.
No, about
No.
like the experience of single sex education.
Oh, I thought we were talking. Okay.
yeah. Also, clear the elephant in the room, guys.
Alright, let's move on.
Right.
Right.
For sure. For sure.
right,
For
right,
sure.
right.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
guys.
Nice.
Oh my god, I almost just fell.
Okay, so
We have no
basically-
questions, though.
Yeah, because we didn't prepare this.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
we weren't prepared anyway. but-
Right.
Okay, so when you guys, first of all, what kind of middle schools did you go to? Did you go to a co-ed or a Catholic?
Co-ed,
'cause we
public
also went to
middle
Catholic
school.
school.
went to a very unique middle school, I think.
Co-ed, public middle school, but very new. Like I was the first kindergarten class to go into that school. It was K to 8. And so I watched the school get built, and then like I still have a lot of friends from that school from kindergarten to 8th grade. It was a very nice bonding experience, and we were kind of the ones that like charted the path. We were the first ones to graduate all from kindergarten through 8th grade. It was it's very unique, and a public school in New York, you have all kinds of different people. So it
Called
was,
their teachers by their first names.
we did call teachers
Did
by their
you
first names.
actually?
Yeah, that's a public school New York thing.
I went to public school for elementary school. I only
too.
called some of them by their
Oh,
first
okay.
name.
So yeah.
It was like teacher preference.
Interesting. So we would do like we would sometimes do like Miss first name or like Mr. first name, but it was always like Miss Jackie, Miss Stephanie, and then like I had like Mr. Saeed. Or actually, we didn't call him Mr. We just called him Saeed. Well, it was like some of them were. Like we had Jamie, we just called Jamie.
Oh.
And we had Carmen, we just called Carmen. Erica, we just called
Erica.
But yeah, but like it was very unorthodox, which I didn't know at the time. And so I showed up to high school, and everyone was
Yeah,
like,
you
Miss
were
Like
this.
Robert.
I was like, come on, like Artie. We got who else? We got Casey. But no, that,
How long did it
Gwen.
take you to learn?
Yeah. Were
What
they
was that?
like?
How long did it take you to learn?
Oh, I adjusted on the first day because I'm very adept at figuring out my new surroundings. I'm like essentially I'm like a pioneer of like Darwinism. I always adapt to my surroundings, so I was fine.
He is Darwin. Yeah.
I'm actually Charles Darwin. Yeah, I've been to the Galapagos. Definitely.
How about you just give the mic to Carmine? Because when you speak, it just
Okay.
we
Okay.
ramble,
So I
okay?
went to. Can I say the name of the school?
If you would like.
Yeah, like if you want to dox
Okay.
yourself.
Okay. I went to a middle school. It was a Catholic middle school inside of a Catholic high school, and it was 80 kids. Pretty small, not super small. It was cool. Co-ed. We wore uniforms. I wore a sweater vest, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was very cool. I might be able to pull up a picture. We'll see.
Is it cool?
It's not. It is not cool. I thought I was so cool with my rolled up sleeves and sweater vest and striped tie. And in
Girl.
fact, I don't think it was. Oddly enough, but yeah, we all had iPads. It was one of those schools. It was not free. It was Catholic.
Chromebooks, and actually some
Yeah.
we had
MacBook
Chromebooks
Airs.
too.
There was one cart of MacBooks, and it was the coveted
Holy
cart of
moly.
laptops. Yeah.
And also, I was a band kid. I'd like to put that out there. I was the high school that the middle school was in was very trumpet. I know. Yeah, it was very band heavy. So I also thought I was very cool because I got to play with the high school bands. I thought that made me so cool. In my sweater vest, playing the trumpet with high schoolers. I also played the drums. Very odd time of my life.
So this whole
Please
thing
take the
is-
microphone from me.
This whole thing is that you kind of peaked in middle school. That's like the kind of message of
That
what
might
you're saying
be
here.
the.
I would say what's the opposite
the
of a
trowel
peak?
of your
Valley.
life.
You valley in
Yeah.
middle school. That's good to hear.
I valleyed in
All,
middle
nowhere to
school.
go but up.
Actually, no, I did. I had a great time. Can I be honest? I had a great time in middle school. 8th grade, one of the best years of my life. Like
Honestly.
8th grade was pretty dramatic for me. I'd say 7th was better. But
8th grade was just so
Seventh grade was,
carefree,
like-
so
Shout out
carefree.
Natalie.
And so
I got into my dream high
Oh.
school. I was on top
All
of the world,
middle school was
honestly.
traumatic for me.
Okay, continue. Fiona,
Okay,
go.
Fiona, you go.
I went to a co-ed Catholic school, so a little different from.
And
But mine was K through 8.
My cousin
Oh.
went there too. That's
Yeah.
how we officially first connected.
speaking of talking over Fiona
Right.
as your main role,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I acknowledge
So
that.
I went to a Catholic middle school.
Turn your
Before
mic off.
before
Whoa.
before I went to
Whoa,
middle
don't
school
do that.
there, I
Don't
went
do
to
that.
never.
IREP there, which is religious classes that you take after school.
Did you wear a blazer to school
I did.
in kindergarten?
6th through 8th grade. God, no.
Did you
You're
wear
not
khaki
gonna see
shirt? Oh, no,
it.
she was a girl.
Yeah, my uniform was knee socks, flats, skirt, polo, blazer on at all times. The blazer.
Yes.
Wow,
It was
that's
awesome.
really-
The only way to differentiate yourself was you could put like some lapel pins. So
Get a little
that was
sassy.
fun.
So you had some freedom there. It wasn't
yeah.
like it was totally like a machine you were going
Right,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, my pin said "Make America Whimsical Again."
Oh, I was
so,
really a little worried there for a second, but okay.
you know, that's just where I was in middle school. But I literally hated every second of that place.
What were you like in middle school?
Like a loser. I was a loser in middle school.
Oh, we found Carmine in middle school. Do we want to? Do you want to put it up against the
You don't
camera?
have that picture, actually.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Send
I
it to
think-
me.
No. I also have the Ash Wednesday picture, which is even
Oh, I
scarier.
have that one too.
It's,
So
Favorite
Sorry, I
podcast
wanna-
activity: looking through camera roll.
Send it to her and we'll insert it.
Yeah, let's insert it into the thing.
I'm sorry.
Come on, digital
It's fine.
footprint.
Yeah, come on.
So anyway, middle school was tough. There were like evil people in my grade, but I did meet the best
drop.
friend I ever had. I will not be name dropping. Shout out Clara, best friend. We made it through hell,
Wish you were here right now.
but yeah, and then moved on to more Catholic school in high school, so that was so fun. Mel,
I also went. Hey guys, what's the rule?
Probably because you were saving lives.
No, that's not. I barely was.
Okay. So I also went to a co-ed Catholic middle school.
How
In
many kids? Oh, sorry, Fiona and Mel. How many kids in a class? I feel like this is very important.
30 in a class,
Damn.
but
How many in the
60 in
grade?
a grade.
Okay, so two
That's what I
classes.
meant by class.
Oh, sorry.
I think we had 40.
In the whole grade?
Yes,
Yeah. That's,
Wow. So I had the biggest middle school. Mine was 100 per grade.
wow.
that is kind of a lot.
This is all
Yeah.
small, relatively. I feel.
Yeah.
You know, greatest city in the world. There's a lot of kids flocking to the schools. you
Okay,
know?
but 2 other people live in
Isn't
the
it
greatest
zone?
city in the world.
But not public school though.
Okay, so I went to Catholic co-ed school in Connecticut, and that was quite interesting. Because
Did you wear a blazer to middle school?
no, I wore a jumper. I can insert a photo here.
A jumper.
A jumper? No,
Was it like a British
it was
cultural
like a
school
dress.
or like what's?
I'll show you guys a picture after, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Was it a mid-range jumper, like a
Like-
3-point
Yeah.
jumper?
No, it was like
overall kind of.
kind of. It was like a V-neck, and then
Don't move this
Sorry.
around when you're talking.
hold it like this, and then like.
Not safe for
Like,
work.
do you
We're
have to
supposed to
explain?
go-
You don't have to describe it if we're inserting a photo.
Okay, well,
Oh,
they
yeah,
wanted
sorry.
to know. Okay,
Sorry.
so yeah, I wore that, and I was oh my god, can you text her? That was a fun time.
Awesome. Let's move on. Well, we should also wait for her to finish texting.
Okay, so anyway, I was a bit of a teacher's pet, still am, proud of that, and I had a really short jumper. But okay, don't act like both of you.
I was
Weren't.
not.
You
I was
you
not.
were okay. Now we're
You
actually
That
should
is
have
right.
seen some people at our school.
I
They're way worse.
Come-
pride myself
Comparatively?
on not being
I don't believe you. You like went and saw the president. Guys, we're like getting into it.
Of
Of
America?
of
Of
you're
what?
like, oh, I have to go.
Of what?
I
Did
never
you
ended up
say?
doing that. I hope you know that. I
Don't-
never ended up doing
Don't dox us, please.
Oh, sorry.
that. I procrastinated that until I graduated.
But did you see him?
At graduation, yeah, he handed me that.
Okay, well,
Wait, the
whatever.
president who
No, Miss Chua handed me.
was fired for sexual
No,
misconduct?
No, the other
no,
one,
the
the
other
next
one.
one,
I'm
the
sure
new
you
one.
remember that.
I have such a good memory. Anyway,
Okay.
so then, yeah, I had a really short jumper, but since I was a teacher's pet, I got away with it. And she'd be like, Melanie, that jumper's getting really
Was
short.
it a nun?
No, but she was very
Did
old.
you have nuns?
No.
Or I mean,
Oh.
Yes, I did. I had one nun.
Thanks, Clara.
Yeah, her name was Sister Seton.
Oh, I remember.
People called her
Elizabeth
Sister
Ann.
Satan.
Elizabeth Ann Seton?
like
Yeah.
Elizabeth Ann Seton?
People called her Sister Satan. She was the most mean-spirited nun you've ever met in your whole life.
You're saying is crazy.
Like, okay,
We actually used to have a Spanish sub in middle school, And this man he was always a sub for Spanish class all 3 years of middle school. And he would stick his hands all the way down his pants under his underwear like this. And we weren't very clever, so we just called him Senor Pants, I think. That's what I can remember. Or like Senor Butt or something like that.
yeah,
But it was
Senor
really
Pants.
weird. He would just like walk around the room like seriously like in there. And
Ew.
like that was
Wait,
just,
this is a grown man or a
like
kid?
possibly 60. He was a substitute
He's a
teacher,
pervert.
possibly 60 years old. Like he would never like reveal anything. He would just be like his hands were in his ass.
I know,
Oh,
I'm
but
sure he like
sorry.
got off on that.
Pervert alert. Ew, ew, ew.
Or like pantalones if you want to get Spanish
Yeah.
with it, you know.
Damn.
So,
I had a crazy. This was like more middle school. I forget his name. Oh, Senor Romero. He would like. Okay, well that was his real name. So he would.
who says that his is not?
God, we got lucky with this episode. We got a bunch of comedians over here. He would walk around the lunchroom and stick the antenna of the walkie-talkie into kids' ears and like play with it, and then he would hold
Just
the
the
antenna,
ears or any other
Just
orifices?
the- okay. just the ears, and then if he like pissed them off, or like if they pissed him off, he would like bang the battery part against their
Oh
head.
my god.
Child
Was he
abuse.
arrested? Like,
He did get fired for being racist, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that'll do it. Not the
walking on the wrong side of the hallway? It
Yeah.
was like that?
Bah.
It was more like the lunchroom, and if people were just like getting rowdy, you'd be like,
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
anyway. So should we talk about Catholic high school and single gender
Particularly
high
single
school?
sex, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Single
Let's go.
sex?
I have an opinion to share.
Okay.
I do not think that boys only school should be a thing.
I have an opinion to share. I think that might be true, but I really enjoyed my all boys high school experience. What would you say?
I'd say that there are benefits and there are drawbacks to you know
Would
the
you
whole
say-
thing.
Would you
I
say-
did enjoy my experience.
Would you
but,
say you would rather have gone to a co-ed school?
I really can't say because I didn't have the experience, but like
I mean, you
at
went to a
times,
college.
yeah, but that was college and elementary school. At times, I would think yes, just because like you know there was not as much exposure to different opinions, but also we had a lot of events and things with the sister schools, and we saw these people you know a lot. So it's not like we were deprived of the female input. It's just like it would have been nice to have a little more in the classroom.
Fiona, why she holds her opinion?
Well, can I
And or
also?
not.
Okay, I agree with Fiona. I think that all boys schools don't help boys at all. I think it perpetuates the negative mindset.
That's a very nuanced comment.
Thank you.
Especially with locker room talk and other you know
Toxic
other
masculinity.
such you know
Um,
problems in our society.
Because you know why? Women are people too. And no one wants to talk
We
about
actually
Are we
that.
had a
gonna
year-long seminar about how women are people too, and how toxic
Um,
masculinity is a big no-no. So just wait.
So,
I have a quick
um,
question for you guys. Do you think all girls' schools are
I
a
think
good
all
idea?
girls schools are really good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is how you know that they're crazy. Okay. Because DA.
This
Sorry,
man is
sorry.
calling us crazy.
We are deplatforming you guys.
Bleep. Their high school
We're cutting all of this.
was
yeah.
actually
They're
from
gonna
what
fight.
from what I understood from the stories that they told me and like them actually complaining so much. I was like, wow, this school seems like a hell on earth.
Well,
Okay.
wait. I
Like,
never
you
said
guys made
our
it
high
see-
school was good. I said
Yeah.
Oh.
all
No,
girls
all
schools
girls-
in
You're making
general.
a generalization.
Yes.
Of which you have no.
That's a
Ours?
thing.
No, we do actually.
You know,
because
correct
we
me if
have-
I'm wrong, Justin, but that's a slippery slope.
It seems like we have no research going into this proposition.
Do you have
Well,
any sources
we have-
on that?
Yes,
Do you
we
have
do.
sources
We
on
have.
that?
Okay, you already asked. We have.
Calm down.
Like honestly, now it's getting. We're gonna get heated.
I
in a
just
little
thought.
bit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because also so much for women are people too, and then you're not letting us speak. So
On
on our own podcast,
We're
you
being talked
close
down,
with
and
that.
we're silent.
Give us
You know, I
that
actually have
mic.
a
Give me the
past
mic.
on podcasts. You know,
Give
and
me-
I'm known for being a very big feminist activist in the.
Oh my
in the
God.
in the
Hey guys,
single
can I
sex.
speak? Hey, can I speak?
Go.
Okay, it's on. What?
Go.
What'd you whisper?
I made a reference.
Learned reference.
Okay.
A learned reference.
Anyway, what I was gonna say, and correct me if I'm wrong, sister, but I think that all girls schools give girls the mindset, like the shift to be more confident in themselves. Because in middle school, I don't know, I would just be more scared to speak in front of boys, or like more scared of judgment. And being in an all girls school, I did not care what I looked like. I did not care what I said. If I made the wrong, like if I answered incorrectly. And also just being with the girls, it's so fun. And I think that boys don't speak yet. Okay. I think all boys schools, because my brother went to an all boys school and he went in a sweet little boy, came out. I'm not gonna say it, but anyway, so I feel like having. I'm not done.
I just have a question.
Okay.
I'm speaking.
I'm speaking.
I'm speaking.
Vice President
I'm
speaking.
speaking.
That's great.
Sorry, continue. I just had a little moment.
Okay. So I just think that boys get too confident at all boys schools. Now,
Fair,
I
agree.
think that your high school was different.
No, I
because,
disagree. If there's one thing that's true about our
Okay.
high school, is people getting overconfident. 100%.
But
In
compared
our high
to
school,
women,
everyone thinks they're the smartest boy in America. So it's
Okay.
there's a lot of competitive energy, a lot of like superiority
Which,
complexes.
no, but I will say though, the school also does a lot of work to deflate that. So,
Yes,
which
true,
is good.
true.
Sorry.
But going in,
Continue. Sorry.
I'm done. So you can
Oh,
take it.
so I have my question. What was my question? Oh, so you guys were like, you said when you went to an all-girls school, like you didn't have to care about like what boys thought about you. In middle school, was that a genuine concern? Because I don't
Kinda.
recall in middle school like ever, maybe like obviously like you think about girls, but it's not like, oh man, like I bet I look so good in this sweater vest right now.
Well, you just said you didn't think that, but like
no, but
it
not like
wasn't-
for girls. I
it
just thought I looked
wasn't-
fly. Like I was like, check me out. I have a sweater vest and a tie on.
it wasn't like that. And do you like?
So, my personal experience, my middle school class was heavy on the bullying. And so, like,
Really?
I was, like, definitely a really shy person, like, going into high school.
I thought you were the bully.
If she gives that vibe,
Yeah.
but-
Now I do. That's
Yeah.
because of my all-girls high school. I have the confidence to
Character
bully people.
She beat up so many people in high school. You have no idea. She got suspended 5 times.
I was really shy going into high school.
6 if you count the one that we kept quiet.
And then, now I feel like being in like an all girls environment really can help increase your confidence. And you're not thinking like, oh, if I say the wrong answer right now, like I'm just gonna get made fun of.
See, I would
Exactly.
disagree because I think being in an all-boys school decreased our confidence, or at least mine.
Okay,
Good.
It
but
could be
that's
different between
because-
but that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like
Yeah, it,
boys
like,
will do that
swaps.
to
Because like boys,
anyone.
all of a sudden you're not interacting with girls. You don't have like a good grasp on reality because our high school was literally like a bubble.
Yeah.
A lot of people came into the high school like very similar, kind of like awkward 13-year-olds. Some of them developed into
Some of them, yeah.
normal people. Then a lot of them left awkward 17-year-olds. So
Yeah.
it's like there was a lot of like stagnation and development.
13-year-olds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, honestly, especially because we also experienced the COVID-19 pandemic.
This
which
is
is
true.
I think honestly
The pandemic,
honestly a bigger factor in the male development than female.
Yeah.
I think
COVID-19.
that like affected boys' development more than girls.
I
Honestly.
agree. I agree.
Because
Mm.
yes, definitely.
Yes.
What, like
Because
COVID?
Like
yeah.
maturity, yes. I think
Boys
so.
don't interact as much outside of like. Okay, maybe
They
this
don't
is
have as deep
maybe,
emotional connections. Like
maybe
on
maybe this is just me, but my high school friends, I can go like 6 months without texting them at all, and then I see them, and it's just like as if we never left.
same.
No, but I feel like we don't. I think I just shut this off.
No, you
No.
didn't.
I feel like we don't need that intermediate texting, FaceTiming, whatever. I feel like girls are really heavy on that.
And even when they're together, like they're very physically close. Like girls will like have very like physical, intimate relationships where they just like kind of like exactly like we could do that.
Well, we
I've
also
never
have
touched Justin in my life.
Yeah, we've never.
Ah!
There's just
They
kind
would
of
never
a
hold
difference
space
in the
like
way
we
that
would.
male friendships operate, and so I
Yeah.
think that experience having that in high school really was a detriment to like our social development. Not that we haven't overcome it now, but at the time it was like a big kind of like pause on the way that we were able to
And
have
just
socialize.
So like a way that we know this is true is that we were doing remote school for maybe a
At least 6
year.
months.
No, a year up
Came
to
back
Quest. I'm talking about
hybrid.
Quest.
Oh.
Then we went on a retreat that's meant to like open you up emotionally, but nobody was ready to like. This is the first time we had like seen each other. We also had
like
masks
everybody,
on.
because we had like half of us. in
Yeah,
the
and then
school.
all of a sudden we all like poured our hearts out to each other. I keep clicking this button.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then it was just like nobody like knew what to do with their emotions. Everyone was just crying. And it was just, I mean, which is kind of the point, but it was just like,
Men
It was
can
very
cry
odd.
too.
Yeah. Women are people too, and men can cry too.
okay, this is a hot take. I think men
Boys don't
crying.
cry?
No, boys can cry. I think men not crying often, or like I feel like a good amount, a healthy amount of like holding yourself back from crying is also good for a man.
Do you think
I'm not
that's
saying they
good
should
for
never cry.
exclusively for a man, or also women to like hold themselves back from crying? Or do
I'd
you
say
not
also
feel
women,
that?
but I think it's more important for men.
Why?
Because I feel like men, the way that men interact with their internal emotions, it's like, it's good for them to be able to just like, not compartmentalize, but like, just control them. Because I feel like
So-
when we,
Sensing some generational trauma here.
no, because like when men have like strong emotions that make them cry, like they're strong.
It's very overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. I feel like it does, like the threshold for crying isn't as high for a girl. So it's like, it's
and that
not.
probably arose because of social pressures and everything.
Right.
But in the way that I totally agree.
Yeah,
it
it's
takes
like
a lot more.
Yeah, for a man to cry, it's like shit's going down.
We're a clean podcast.
Yeah.
We'll
Sorry.
believe that. But,
Stuff is going down.
What's your take?
I think.
Agree, disagree, comments.
Wait, I like forgot what I was gonna say.
Men crying.
Well, you sound like Trisha Paytas.
She's the next guest on the podcast.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I'll
No,
give you an
but-
example. Nothing. You know what will like break me sometimes if I'm at a funeral, right?
How
Let's say
often are you going to funerals?
not often, but I'm saying let's say I'm at a funeral.
Okay.
I don't really know the person. If I see like a man who's like related to the person that died, who's like tearing up, but not like sobbing,
Yeah.
not like that's like damn, that
Mhm.
will shatter me. I'm not gonna lie.
Like seeing another man
Yes.
cry?
No,
seeing
but not
men
like
cry
sobbing.
actually makes me
Seeing
cry.
men cry, but like a good man cry, not like a
Like a dad.
you know, like a-
Seeing a dad cry.
Seeing
Yes,
a dad
yes.
cry is
I was
Oh
once
my
watching
God.
Narnia with my dad when I was like I think 6 or 7, and we got to the end of the third movie, which looking back is probably the worst one, but it has a very emotional ending. I remember like seeing my dad like kind of cry at the end of the movie, and I was like, what?
I've
Like,
never
is that
seen my dad
possible?
No,
cry.
I'll give you an example. I was
I've had
recently
a
at a
very
funeral. I was recently at a
emotional
funeral of one of my like church acquaintances' older brother. He died. He was 32.
Oh my
Mom sobbing. Dad, just a little tear.
God.
Seeing that made me
Like
cry.
that-
Seeing that made me cry.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Sorry.
I hate when dads cry.
Yeah.
I also have always hated.
Why? Men
don't
can't
know.
cry.
No. I like it. It like hurts
This
me.
is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I do. But like I always cry like in movies or shows when like a dad's kids are kind of taking him for granted, or they're like, "No, Dad, I don't want to hang out with you. I want to hang out with my
no,
friends."
dads
I'm
are
like,
honestly so strong.
"Hi, I'm
I
actually
actually-
bawling."
I actually abuse my dad. Like, it's like, oh my gosh.
What?
With,
Like-
what's your weapon of choice? Like the
No, just like
stick, the rope, like the belt.
no, like I will actually like make him feel like he's just like not appreciated at all, and I feel like
On purpose?
not on purpose,
But
just because
like,
I'm like an annoying like child, like
well, we should
But I
not
feel
get
like-
into like.
I feel like
Hey guys, sorry the episode got cut short. The fighting got a little too violent between Mel and her ex, and but we just wanted to hop on and say thank you so much for watching this episode of So Simpatico. Are you okay? And we hope to see you again next week. We promise it will be a better episode. But for now, we'll see you later.
We'll see you later.
Like and comment
Please like and comment.
and rate us.
Like and comment for my recovery.
Donate to our GoFundMe.